And you don't get no sleep. No sleep. No sleep. Police. 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 Youth of the nation. Justice. Justice. Youth of the nation. Justice. No sleep. No peace. Police.
First and foremost, welcome to the experience. I'm your host, Stephen the Dream, and we are live at the Power 104.4 FM studios. As always, behind the scenes, creative eye visuals is with me, TZ LaFleur, TZ Da Vinci, and this is This, That, and the Third interview series. Very, very special edition to This, That, and the Third interview series as we're here to make a change. We're here to continue to make a change, and we wanted to bring forth some of the leaders in the Charlotte area and the Carolinas that are making major changes, that are leading, that are using their voices, using their actions, and making people accountable for what's going on right now, and also spreading that word of love, making sure that we don't have to continue to go through the things that we're going through in terms of this world looking like World War III in our own country with our own people. So I'm very honored today. I've known one of these people for a very long time in terms of his efforts in his community outreach that he's done for so many people, and you know, I will say it's times like this where, you know, to bring a old wrestling adage, you know, everybody know when WrestleMania comes, it's time for the Undertaker.
Yes,
and we know that that's a special time, but we feel secure in knowing that we have these people every year that's gonna show up and do what they do best.
Yes.
And I will say my brother Mario Black is one of those people that I know when times is rough, when it's time for something to go down. It's unfortunate that it's the reason that we have to call, but I know when it's time to make that call, he's going to be there. He's going to be present. And we have him today. Not only do we have Mario here today, we have another young brother who I was able to meet this week or last night during this whole protest, but I had seen his face over the last 6-7 days out there in and out, speaking his voice, using his power, showing that he is not afraid to be the voice of these young, hungry people that understand it's about love, man. We got Wilford. I can't quite say his last name. I don't want to butcher it.
Namwe.
Wilford Namwe is in the building with us as well. And last but not least, his name speaks volume for itself. From what I can hear, and even in his leadership out, I saw him last night. Using his voice, using his power, making sure that things were under control, making sure that things were seen and heard. We got the OG face in the building as well, live here with us, man. We appreciate you guys joining us today. You guys are here also on behalf of MillionYouth March of Charlotte and Salisbury. So thank you for joining us, and just want to first start by saying, just introduce yourselves, you know, where you guys are from real quick.
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah.
My name is Wilfred Nagby. That's the American way of saying it. I also go by Shaka Will.
Okay.
I'm from West Africa, Liberia, and
Wow.
I've came to the United States in 2006, and I've been in Charlotte since 2008. So I've been out here, and it's an honor to be here, man.
Oh man, no, it's an honor to have you, man, and wow, that speaks volume. Just that little bit of information right there should tell the people a lot that you're not of this country per se. Now you are, of course. This is your country now, but the fact that you come from a different experience, you come probably from a different background, but you're here trying to get people that, you know, don't look like you from where you initially came from to come together and bring love and peace, bro, and you're doing that. Your voice is really powerful, and the fact that I'm sure a lot of your family background or a lot of your lineage is probably why you're able to do this now. But thank you for being that voice. I'm gonna save you, Mario. We're gonna go to Face. Face, tell us a little bit about what you do as well.
Well, everybody know I am OG Face. That's 4G. OG of the city.
Yes, sir.
I'm with the New Black Panther Party. I also do some work with Cass Otley with Seeking Justice Consortium, part of Charlotte Uprising.
Okay.
And also help out, with UNNOC with No Limit in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just everywhere, a little bit everywhere.
As an OG though, this ain't your first time dealing with this.
This ain't my first time. I started back with Jonathan Farrell, and actually before then, but I can actually remember Jonathan Farrell and Ernie Kennedy.
When was that? Can you give us some content years wise?
That was, what year was that? I want to say
2014.
Around 14, 13.
I remember that's the
dude that was in a wreck and he went and
knocked on somebody's door.
And Officer Carey and all of that, it was just a mess.
Right.
And, he was a
football
football player,
yeah.
played for Florida A&M.
Yep, fam. Yep.
Shout out to Mama Farrell if you watch.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so been working, but we haven't got any convictions. That's why I'm telling people, quit being so happy right now that those officers been charged, because a charge, not a conviction.
Absolutely not.
We've seen a lot of them charged, and it gets thrown right away.
Right.
We seen that with Officer Carey here in Charlotte.
Right.
They dismissed his case and said you could no longer reopen it, and that's y'all governor, Roy Cooper, as well.
Yeah.
He done that.
Yeah.
While he was still here, before he left, while he was here. So y'all just make sure y'all pay attention who y'all voting for.
And with that, what you said is so important to educate the people. And I know Mario, I want to definitely let you give the people another intro. It's been 4 years since we was able to speak up here, and you spoke wonderfully. And you again, like I said, it's sad that it has to be another 4 years that we having this conversation about this again. But it's so comforting. Like I said, to know that you still there, that you still on the front lines. I know that the organizations that you put together are built with people that literally care about this city more than anything. And I know you one of those people. Just give the people again a little bit about your background and where you come from as well.
Mario Black, founder of MillionYouth March of Charlotte in Salisbury. I'm a native of Charlotte, born and raised. Face is a native of Charlotte, born and raised. So what we do within the community, we do this because we are passionate about it. It's nothing really for the cameras, for the radio. We do this, and we're out here even when it's not bad.
No, for sure.
But definitely, like in a situation like this, we knew we had to come and help bring a little order to it.
Right.
Because what we saw the first few days leading up to Tuesday night, being out there. And that chaos, that was so disheartening for the community, for us to see and to experience.
Right.
And we knew we wanted to bring some order to it. So that's how we all kind of brainstormed. We all really brainstormed and got together Wednesday through yesterday. It has been peaceful. Yes. 0 arrests connected to the protest.
Right.
So I'm happy to say that. And that's a group effort, starting with Will, Face, Cass, and all of our Miko, all of our leaders that's on the front line, working together diligently. Tamika, it's a group. It's been a group effort to get us to the point that we are right now. Are we tired? Yes.
Yeah.
Do we have work to do? Yes. And like Face said, we can't let this die down and then go back to a normal life as we're used
regular
to.
Schedule.
Right. We can't. And that's
the problem. That's what's been the issue. Yeah. We let up because, like you said, a charge sound good.
It sounds good.
A charge sound like, okay, we got him. Mm-hmm. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
That's not even half the battle, because again, I think it continues to go back to, this is a season and a time where it's more important to educate yourself more than ever. If you're not on the internet researching a candidate, if you're not on the internet researching a law or a bill that can affect your life personally, then I'm sorry, whatever you reading can't be more important than this right now. It can't be. Sports ain't going on right now. I tell people all the time, I ain't know what to do. I start figuring out, okay, it's time to get political in terms of it's 2020.
Right.
It should have been 2019, 2018, 2017, but now ain't no time to waste. Yep. And the fact that these things occur, I wanna allow y'all, if y'all can, let's get into some of like the facts. You know, we'll go to you know, rest in peace, all the names, all the victims that we have lost. But the facts that the protest that y'all been putting on, it's been peaceful. There's no question. The facts are Sunday night. We won't give it too much light, but that was uncalled for. Tuesday, was it Tuesday? I'm sorry, Tuesday night.
It was all nights. Yeah. Tuesday just
but
got put out there.
Uncalled
but
for.
They've been shooting us since Friday. I took my first rubber bullet and gas canister Friday night,
right,
out there on Betty's Ford.
But the facts remain. The people that's in this room right now and that's organizing the mass of what's going on has been united and peaceful as one. Yeah. Anything that's come out outside of that from this city, y'all had nothing to do with and did not deserve the consequences of those people. Now, we were walking downtown on the way to meet y'all last night, and we saw some detractors trying to do something different, and we didn't want to give them no light. They stopped and asked us, yo, y'all want to come and do something? I said, we on the way to go do that right now.
Yeah.
And what they were saying sounded like they had no good intention. So my eyes, I tell y'all, I was on alert for them all night, because if I saw them, I wanted to make sure that yo Mario, this is not your people. Right. This is what we encountered, because it could turn that quick. It could turn, and y'all saw it.
And that's exactly what the people want. I'm telling you, man, the government, that's what they want. They want us to go every time when stuff like this happen. They want us to get rowdy. They want us to start rioting and stuff like that. And I get it. A lot of people is angry. A lot of people is angry, but you can't go to war and you're not well funded, and you're not even united within yourselves to be ourselves to be able to go to war with the government or do stuff like that. And then when you're right, I get it. You're trying to let out your anger, but it's many ways, man. It's many ways to take action. Harsh words don't solve stuff. Action do, but the actions that you take determine the outcome and the result. So that's why we're out here like promoting the peace, love, and unity. That's all.
Right.
I'm trying to promote peace, love, and unity. Show these people, like, even though it's about us black people getting treated wrong, this is way behind. It's way more than just color.
Yes.
This is what the people want. This is what they want. This is what the United States been doing and wanting to keep us all separated. Because united we stand. Divided we fall.
Well, your messaging, man, and I don't know if I'm sure it's a group effort, but the chants y'all put together. We watched the video. Let's play one of the videos right now, because you know you get into them and you make it sure that if and everybody does it, but if your voice, because you screaming all night, if your voice ain't there, somebody got to pick it up and keep it going. But you know, it's just so we're gonna play one of the ones for them right now. Let's play a little chanting that we did last night so they can see. But I want to get into some of the ones and how y'all come up with them, just in terms of making sure the message is heard when y'all decide to do a message. Because I think y'all was, you know, we love you, we see you. Yeah. I want to say, was y'all we passing the jailhouse even maybe? That was beautiful, bro.
Every night.
Beautiful.
We have to let our brothers and sisters know down there, you know, y'all ain't forgotten, man.
Yeah.
You know, because I've been on that other side, you feel me?
Me too.
Wow.
I've been on that other side, so, you know, it feels good people to come through and let you know they love them, especially right now they can't have visitors.
Right. Oh, man. More than ever, that they probably waiting on that now every night. It's
right
done
now
picked
they can't
up.
have visitors because of COVID. So the inmates hadn't had no visits in over 2 months. You know, so it's good to see some love come through there.
Right.
You know, and at least people are hollering at you, because all inmates don't have nobody sending no money in for them to be able to call somebody on the telephone.
Right.
You know, so for somebody to come by and say they love them, that's good.
We're going to jump into the other video real quick. When we come back, we got Mario, Will, OG Face in the building with us, representing Million Youth March of Charlotte and Salisbury. We'll be right back.
Who's gotta go? Trump's gotta go. 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 Where you gotta go? Where you gotta go? We also gotta let these
Back in the building. This is the third interview series live here. Trump's got to go.
Trump's gotta go.
Trump's
Trump's
gotta go.
Trump's gotta
Not
go.
only Trump's got to go, no Trump, no KKK,
KK, no
racist
racist USA.
Yes, sir.
Man, when I
Yes,
tell
sir.
y'all, those are
Yes, sir.
spirituals right now, man. I'm on the way home, and I'm still in my head.
Facts.
Man, what? Forget the radio. We it's still going, but Mario, I want to ask you, Mario, what's the organization, the come together time? Because I know it's not just all right. We'll see y'all tomorrow, because y'all have bikers. Making sure that stuff
Shout out
was
to the
legit.
bike
That
crew.
just don't
Yeah.
happen. Just talk about the way that this has come together and how it's continued to grow with, like you said, the addition of the bikers, people having snacks, people having trash to be accountable for our city, so it's not messed up, knowing that we out there tired, hot, and nobody's thinking about those things, but this is the group that's doing it.
So like that part, it kind of just gelled.
It is organic like that. Nice.
I'm always up texting. Text Face, like, bam, that's what I want to see happen tomorrow. He sent his input. Text Cass, that's what I want to see happen. She texts her input. Tamika, everybody. It's like everybody. We're so, I guess, in tune with each other right now.
Yeah.
Our hearts are. It just flow. We have another young guy, Ty. He's the one that kind of orchestrated the bikes.
Nice.
They just came together. So shout out to Ty and the bikers.
Fought.
And the bikers, like when I say they're not playing with us.
No, they not.
They're not playing with
They
us.
fought. I mean, look, cause like if y'all see the videos, they will line up and try to block y'all as we walking through the streets trying to navigate, and that's what ultimately happened, y'all. Earlier in the week, but now it's all right. We ahead. We gonna block to make sure they don't. If y'all want to block, cool. But we determining the route. Yeah, it was so
And
crazy.
This is my mindset. They are marching to our drum beat now. We're not going to march to their drum beat, and that's what we've been seeing. But we're doing it in a peaceful manner.
Yes.
And even as you seen last night, you were trying to connect where we were at. We were way off course, baby.
I said, I don't think we gonna make it. Then y'all came up the other way. I said, we gonna wait here, and we gonna try to head them off somehow. But it was just amazing how y'all literally, took it from downtown, took it to the historical part. It wasn't.
Historical Cherry community.
Yes.
South End, because we
went
gotta
to
let
South
these
End.
people know that because if you just protesting downtown, everybody's like, no matter. Nah, we trying to go to
Bringing
all
it
the
to you.
neighborhoods and let y'all know, like, we mean business, because we're not just doing this just for us. We're doing this for the future generation.
And as I told folks, we know Black Lives Matter on Beatties Ford.
Yeah.
We have to go through these affluent neighborhoods because even though we can say a lot, they're the ones who can do a lot.
They can do a lot.
Facts.
All the
You're right.
finances goes through those affluent neighborhoods. All of that money going to those candidates goes through that neighborhood.
Yep.
So once that neighborhood starts seeing how it's really affecting, they can start using their power.
Right.
And no longer have they, use their power, use their white silence, his violence, speak out. Once they start speaking out to these candidates and these people that's out there, then change is going to start. So we have to hit those.
And I want to say for the ones who, I want to give y'all an opportunity to tell people why they should, even if for one night. What I did, and I encouraged, being in this, entertainment with hip hop artists and what my lane was. I said, come out one night. It don't matter if it's even for one night. Come out and just see it, because it'll do something to you. It'll do something to you, man. And it did to me. But I want to say, for the people that aren't doing that, there are people working behind the scenes that are trying to make change, and I want y'all to talk about what they can do before Monday to help make a change, especially a direct, quick change right now that people don't even have. They didn't even know. The information wasn't even available. How can they make a change Monday? Will, I'll let you go ahead and talk about it. Or whoever wants to sponge on it for sure. Yeah.
Sure, no problem. So we met with some council people. Like, we scheduled about 3 meetings to meet with council people and mayor and chief of police. Mayor and chief of police only showed up to one. Councilman only showed up to one. The only councilman that really been out there trying to help out is Braxton Winston.
Yes.
Who's the one that's trying to help pass this vote?
Shout out to Braxton.
Yeah, shout
Right.
out to Braxton.
Huge shout out to
Braxton
Braxton.
Premier.
This bill is called Power X, and it's gonna bring the first step towards putting an end to the way we get treated by our police in North Carolina.
Yes.
So that's gonna bring the end towards us being tear gassed whenever we go out to express our God-given rights and stuff. And we need like 6 councilmen. We need 6 councilmen to pass this bill. We got 1 already.
Nice.
Also, we need the people of Charlotte to show these councilmen like, yeah, we mean business. So we're asking people to go to powerxvote.com. Powerxvote.com, y'all. I'm telling you, you got to be the change you want to see in your community. This is step 1. Then we can go from step 2 to step 3.
Yeah.
Bit by bit, we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. It's not just going to happen magically.
Right.
I promise you, we're here and we're going to keep fighting step by step by step by step by step by step by step.
And let's go even further. Is this a election for the council, people of the council? Like, is this a time for that too? So that way y'all know the people responsible for these votes. If they don't listen Monday, then you know where to hold them accountable for in November.
Yeah.
Cause we're putting it out there for the people. They saw what happened. We televised what happened. That should never happen again.
Yeah.
And then for no one to have a reason why or to answer who.
And it's crazy because the chief of police, Putney, I don't know how you say his name. I call him Puckett, but he's a Putney.
We can say what we want to say on here.
This is a platform that y'all have to speak your
Pussy
mind.
Putney. That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah, Pussy
Pussy
Putney.
Putney. I can fight.
We had a press conference with him on Wednesday in the daytime, and everybody wanted to know who gave the authorization for y'all to attack those people while we was peacefully out there protesting.
Exactly.
And my man's admitted, and I have the video. My man's admitted that he gave that order. He gave that order to do that. And it's crazy.
What?
Coming from a foreign country, even when we protest in our countries, they don't do that to us. The U.S. government don't do that to us. There is in the U.S. Army, there's a rule of engagement. You feel me? The Army men can't engage the citizens of other countries, even when they're attacking them. That's how you see, like in Afghanistan, stuff like that, where people bombing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If they can't even use brute force and chemical weapon against those people in other countries, what makes it okay for you to be able to authorize stuff like that to be used on citizens?
It doesn't. Not at all.
And then we asked him like, yo, will you attack this again tonight? And his words is like, it's basically how a person tell you like, if you cool, I'm cool. So like, okay, we'll go off of that. He's basically like, if y'all if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing.
But the thing about that statement,
What was starting?
the thing about that statement is, on Tuesday, as we were traveling up 4th Street, passing the transit, where the light rail go, got to the light at College. You could see them. Well, actually, we could see them when we was at the transit going up. They was trying to have it barricaded, blocked off, and each street leading up, they had them blocked off.
Right.
Each intersection blocked off.
So y'all couldn't even disperse out.
Right. There was nothing going on ahead of us that for them to act the way they did, because it wasn't no reaction, because
it was planned. It was
planned.
put
Closed
together.
us.
Yeah.
Closed
It was
us.
tactical.
They wanted the silencers, and they thought we were going to be silenced, and they didn't work.
Wow.
And then even like as we were running back down, the army that was on Trade Street, they were closing in, walking.
Right.
They were walking fast, massive, but they were still throwing stuff and shooting inside those that was up under that garage. Those in the garage had to go. Had a fence that they had to lift up to try to slide
Yeah, I
up
saw,
there.
man, that was.
I tried to get to my car. They wouldn't let me. By the time I got back to Bavard Street, they made me go up Bavard Street, which is away from the transit.
Right.
Down 3rd, because they had barricaded Bavard Street or whatever. But they wouldn't let me go to the car. I'm trying to get in my car now.
What was the
What was the purpose?
What is the purpose of that? And ultimately, y'all say, Putney took the blame, but you should take the consequence behind that right now. If that's the case, and that's, man, I'm sorry y'all had to go through that, man.
A little bit.
actually want to apologize to all the homeless people out there that weren't doing nothing and got tear gas.
Right.
Homeless,
You know,
Right. Had nowhere to go. Where are they going?
They've
Yeah.
been getting pushed down on the ground, and I hate these protests have to happen because when the protests happen, we get them out of their habitat.
That's true.
You know, that's
true.
They sleep uptown, you know, but when these protests go on, they get jumped on as well. You know, they make them get up, push them on the ground.
Facts.
You know, and these people out there sleeping in their blankets.
Definitely.
You know, and the police treat them like, you know, like they ain't.
Like they
Yeah.
push. Like they ain't
Absolutely.
And, you know, it's wrong.
Mario, Wilford, Face, I appreciate y'all for coming up here right now. I want to also give a moment to, we got some questions here too? We got some comments. The people that are just real quick to get some love. They saying y'all did a great job yesterday. Kavachi, the West Side natives. What I want to give a shout out to the media that's been out there making sure that it's being seen as well. Queen City Nerve, Malvin out was out there. Oh yeah, definitely.
My sister, she on vacation right now, but my sister Kirsty Pluckett too, 4-way.
Okay.
On Trails.
Okay. Shout outs to everybody that's been covering.
And Charlotte shooters.
Charlotte, yeah,
they've been out there too. It's a lot of people. Like, see, for me, I don't really care for the news media like like Channel 9, I don't care for them, but
Well, you know they're gonna
I would
chop
give
it
my
up.
time to all the
They
freelance
put on
media
there what they
people.
want.
Yes,
and we
yes.
appreciate that
Yeah.
because we trying to. There's no bias over in this way in terms of there is bias. It's bias for my people in terms of making sure the message is correct. But the news, we see they show what they want to show when they want to show. And that's just not the truth, the whole story behind the whole situation.
Like they show what they want to show to the point where when Councilman Watson was out there and was talking, and he mentioned about the fact that the police have more videos about the Keith Lamont Scott shooting, but only picked certain videos to show to the judge, and that's wrong because those videos that they didn't show to the judge
probably
could
tell
have
the
led
story.
to conviction.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, man, we're not saying, we hate the police, no, because there's some police officers out there that's really been out there.
Absolutely.
Like Captain Brad, shout out to him.
Yeah,
We need more
Brad
officers
been
like
around.
him.
That was the officer walking the whole time. I saw one officer. Right.
He's been walking out there with us
He cool
for
and
the
laid
longest,
back.
man.
Yeah.
And it's great. And like, also shout out to Sheriff McFadden too.
Yes,
We need
sir.
Eric McFadden,
Shout out to our
yes.
sheriff.
Yes, we
Eric
need people like
McFadden.
him
Doing some
in
good
our
work,
community.
man.
You know,
He's been out there every day, passing out masks and stuff.
Make
on
sure
Wow.
the
y'all
showing
make
love,
sure
showing love.
next year is voting for
Yes.
the city councilman
Yeah.
and everything else. Make sure y'all vote, man.
Yeah, your mayor gotta go.
Make it
Chief of police gotta
imperative.
go.
You have to vote. Make sure we vote Tyreek out of his city
There you
councilman
go.
position.
There you go.
Tyreek sat out there with us Wednesday, got down on a knee,
Cried.
cried. You know, I didn't see any tears, but he cried. You know, but then he got up the next day and went to Twitter and congratulated CMPD for shooting us with tear gas.
On
Really?
Tuesday, swear to God.
The
Like,
next,
The
yesterday.
same Wednesday,
Wednesday we did
he
it
got
first
on the
time.
knee
and this is
with
city.
us.
This is city
This
councilman.
is city councilman
Councilman
Tyreek.
Tyreek. We found that news out yesterday while we was in the protest.
But he went on Twitter and congratulated them. And his name is Tyreek Bakari. So
Okay.
y'all make
Make
sure
that-
y'all get him off of
He
there,
gotta
man.
go.
He gotta
He gotta
go.
go.
And I'm gonna keep it back. I'm gonna keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
All skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Facts.
Biden
Big
needs to
facts.
Talk
take a
about
hike,
it, boy.
too.
Big facts. The
You ain't
mayor,
lied.
she gotta go. She couldn't even give us a direct
You know.
answer. Trying to get us to
Because-
run around by politics.
Right.
Because I saw her. She just was
Yeah.
it just
On
a face
Wednesday.
card? It seemed like that she just came out or
Yeah, she came
It
out
was
Wednesday
just-
because we called her, but
It wasn't even that we called to Wednesday. I'm gonna keep it 100. I only know how to keep it one way.
that's what it's for. Do it.
We sit up and we know only reason that happened,
Yeah.
really, because we had Billy and Mary out there with us from down there off of Myers Park, and they came out and protested with us on Tuesday night.
yeah, shout out to the people
After
of
we
Myers
left
Park,
Freedom
too.
Park,
Okay.
a lot of them came out. You know, Cass had put an event together at Freedom Park that Monday. A lot of them came out Tuesday to join us. You know, and they got out and they got shot up.
Right.
And they went and told Mama and Daddy.
Somebody had to respond in,
They
right?
shot us for
Somebody had
nothing.
to
We ain't
respond
done a
in.
thing. they've been shooting us all week. But see, that's what I said again. We didn't have that power for that change.
For that change.
Facts.
With them, that money
that,
talk,
yeah.
and they was supposed. They called their city councilman.
Right.
You know, this can't go on.
I want to, give a moment. I appreciate everything that's going on in our city, and we know George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery. There's so many names. I just want to know what are y'all's just thoughts about just those. I don't think none of us knew those people personally, but it's so amazing how you can kind of discover a lot about a person and then kind of put together, your impact in your life means so much more. I never forget your name at this point. What are these names that y'all are saying going to ultimately mean to y'all, or hope to mean to the world, that legacy? Because they still had lives to live, they had families to leave behind, and at this point, it's up to the people to realize whatever their legacy ends up being, we got to make that happen. So do y'all hold any weight or just if y'all can opine about their deaths, just the loss in general?
We've experienced, I've seen this cycle come around over and over and over again in our community.
Yep.
Here in Charlotte.
Yep.
And nationally. But it's something about this one, and I've had this conversation with several for the last 2 weeks since it happened. This touch all over matter, yes, but this done something different to me as I watched the video. A bullet didn't claim his life,
right.
But to see that officer on his neck and to hear him yelling, "Mama, I can't breathe, my chest hurt, everything hurt," and him to have his hands in his pockets with his knee on his neck, on George Floyd's neck, that was disheartening. So for me, it's just, and we've heard it nationally, it's been life-changing, and it has changed the world. People protesting in Syria,
yes,
across the country. The monks are protesting.
Yes.
So if you have the monks protesting, this right here, this man, it's sad to say, but the situation, his death, it goes down in history now.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
Like
From here,
it's like
it
the
goes
death of
down in
Dr.
history.
King, basically.
Yeah.
With the new generation.
It's literally that powerful, because I couldn't watch the video for a long time, y'all. I saw the
It took
screenshots
days for me to watch it,
and
when I watched it, I was sick to my stomach.
Makes you think of Mississippi Burning.
Yeah.
That's why I don't watch Mississippi Burning.
Golly,
It make
boy,
me want
that's-
to do something to somebody.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you guys for coming up here right now, man. I think this is a powerful conversation. And there's still more work to continue to be done. I know y'all got a long day ahead of y'all still today. Talk about what goes on tonight, and then Wednesday, another major move that we need as many people to contribute to
Yes.
as we can.
Yes.
So it's three things, if y'all would tonight, tomorrow's vote, and then Wednesday, if we can just yeah.
And tonight, we're going to be working with Seeking Justice Consortium. That's Cass Otley's. That's her group.
Okay.
She's putting an event up down at Marshall Park.
Okay.
And down there, we're signing a banner that we're sending out to George Floyd's family.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Down in Minnesota. So as many people that can come out, for the ones who didn't make it to Freedom Park on Thursday to sign, we're doing it again today down at Marshall Park at 7 p.m.
Okay.
We're going to have music playing, kind of more laid back feel today, just a community day where people can network and get to meeting with each other, because that's the only way change is going to happen. We're going to have to meet each other.
I met so many people out there, man.
And we're going to all have to sit down together, not just black folk, not just white folk, but all of us going to have to work together.
Yes.
No matter your race, color, creed, sexual orientation, financial demographic, we all have to work together to get change, and that's the only way it's going to happen.
Definitely.
Some people came up with y'all working with these people and that people, it don't matter. We all working for change. That's all they have. Because of black folk, if we could have done it by ourselves, we still wouldn't be fighting 400.
Absolutely.
Amen.
So if we could have done it by ourselves, it would have been done.
Yeah.
you know, we all have to work together for change.
You gotta know Harriet Tubman wasn't by herself when she did the Underground Railroad.
Oh,
She
no.
had Canada and William Penn, who founded Pennsylvania. If you didn't know, the Quakers, they was helping out.
Talk about that
like
history,
I said, you gotta
boy.
educate yourself. The most powerful weapon you can use to change the world is education. Nelson Mandela said that. So you gotta always educate yourself, for real.
Wow.
And one more thing, I just want to speak on it.
Yep.
I know we continuously say FTP, and we know what that means, you know, but we have to start getting our younger generation. Only way we're going to break what's going on in the police department is get on the inside.
Yes.
Facts.
If we look at anything that's been broken up and being eradicated, it's been from the inside.
Yeah.
So the only way really to fix what's going on with police brutality, we're going to have to get some of our black and brown kids in those police departments and get it changed.
Facts.
That's the only way it's going to change, because if we're not getting inside, we can't fix it from the outside. It's going to be hell of a fix.
OG, and just real quick on that, I put up a post that I felt as a kid growing up, I never wanted to be a police officer because of the stigma of people saying FTP, F12, all this. But I all knew I wanted to help people. I knew a police officer's job was to protect and serve, but I wouldn't dare have said, yeah, man, let me go find the training to do it, because it felt so just infiltrated. You know, it was so dirty to me. But now looking back, it's the system we have to infiltrate to change it, so that way it's okay to tell, yo, go be a police officer, go do it, because you're going to change the world in more ways than you know, versus go be a police officer. You're going to have this power and not know what to do and how to control yourself when you get it, because that's what it ultimately looks like. And I don't want to put mine or anybody else's in a situation to feel like they losing themselves, because that's what it looks like. So, moving forward, Monday.
On Monday, we're going to be marching again on Monday, I think. What time we start? Like around, say we come out around 6. But we actually want to get out there earlier too, though, and like do some advocating for that bill. We want to go to city council, where the city council meeting is held. And that's where we're going to be.
Is it open? Is it open forum?
It's open.
Okay, perfect. So people know.
It's not open yet. They're still zooming, but we're going to make our presence known outside.
Okay, perfect.
They're going to be zooming.
And there's a bill to be passed, like I said, Power X. And that bill is like I keep saying, the first step towards putting an end to all this negativity going on in our police force. Because not every police is bad, not every cop is bad.
Nope.
But the ones that sit aside and don't speak up when they see somebody doing wrong, those ones too should be held accountable. Like,
and they just passed that here in Charlotte. I can't get it. I can't say that they passed it where if an officer is doing something wrong, another officer can come back and, you know, hey, bro, this ain't. And it should have been like that.
Yeah.
But you know, now that code of honor they had, that Blue Lives Matter, that then took a step to the side, because now they seeing, okay, we can't keep riding with such and such, and this is what's happening. So a lot of the good officers are now starting to stand up. You know, and that's a good thing. I seen a video earlier this week that officer had his knee on a man's neck. And the other officer grabbed his leg real quick. You know,
I saw the black lady reprimand.
And that's all that needed to be done with George Floyd. Somebody would have just moved that man's leg.
And that's why those other cops are accountable and should be held accountable.
And not with an accessory, but also murder. And that's why I'm glad they charged all of them with murder. You know, not accessory to murder. But now we have to look at the trial. And also with them being charged with second-degree murder, they can eventually plead out to voluntary manslaughter. So we have to pay attention. They don't even have to go to trial. They can plead out. And with them having no criminal history, they might be able to get probation. Or do a couple months. House arrest. You know, so we have to pay attention to really what's going on.
But yeah, man, we need the community to come out and actually help us vote, pass this bill, man. We need 6 city councilmen, like I said earlier, and we already have 1 on our side. We just need 5 more. So for every person that go to powerxvote.com and put your name on that dotted line, you're letting your city council know that you mean business. And
Reach
you want
out
to
to
see
your city
change.
councilman.
Reach
And
out to
also
them,
you
yes.
you gotta know the people that's standing up for you in your community, man. You gotta
Yep.
know who your city councilmen are. It doesn't hurt to go to a city council meeting once a month, maybe every 2 weeks. You know,
Just
it
check.
doesn't-
Yeah, just check up on it. See what's going into
Yeah.
play to this week. You
And I
know.
would
So
love
you
for our
know-
county commissioners to step up too. I haven't heard nothing from them neither.
Facts. That way you know exactly what's being done in your community. I'm not gonna lie. Last time I was at a city council meeting was when Donkey Cartel was killed. You know,
Wow. Rest in peace, Don
That's
Cartel.
another-
Yeah.
That's another person who was killed by the police, and he's at North Lake Mall like on Christmas shopping with his kids, and he gets shot, and that ain't right. That
Yep.
ain't right. Like a lot of things like that, watching things like that is what actually make me just like enough is enough. Cause like I say, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for my little brother. I'm doing this for my nephew. Cause I refuse to watch them grow up and be targeted just because of the color of their skin when they're being peaceful.
Yeah.
I'm not the type of person when the police come up to me, oh, you're doing wrong. If I'm doing wrong, oh yeah, you got it, sir. My head's in the air.
Right,
Put your hand
right.
behind your back. You got it, cause I know how it is out here. One small move, boom, that's my life. It
But
shouldn't go
even,
like
but
that.
I
even,
got some rabbit in
even
me.
when you doing the right thing, it's like
Yeah.
I got a little rabbit.
What?
I got a little rabbit in me. You got to
That's
do your
it.
job. You got to do your job.
Mario, if you would, the wrap up, let them know about Wednesday. Again, like we said, this is impacting a lot of people, and y'all want to make sure them people understand that
Yes.
y'all realize that. So how are you helping out on Wednesday as well?
On Wednesday. So let me tell you how that actually came about. In 2000, I don't know if I said it earlier, can't remember. My mind is all over. 2016, when we were protesting for Keith Lamont Scott downtown.
Yep.
I after the protest, or each night I would
Each
see them. Our homeless kings and queens, you know, and I'm like, in my mind, I would think that we're disturbing their normalcy. That's how MillionYouth March Charlotte, we started feeding like once a month at the wall back in 2016 after the protest.
Wow.
So
okay.
2
And I
days-
passed that wall. I saw that. I
2
saw.
days ago, 2 days ago, God was like, "Why don't y'all feed while y'all march this time?" So I presented it to the crowd last night, unexpectedly, and their reaction was overwhelming. And
Yeah.
even those that were on QC Nerd
Yeah.
Facebook, they went crazy with it. So Wednesday, 6 p.m.
We putting the flyer up so they got the information. The one you sent me,
Yeah.
march and feed.
Wednesday, we want to march and feed. We're asking everybody. You can drop it off. You can reach out to us on any of us. We'll come get it. If you don't want to per se come down there, if you want to drop it off down there, starting at 6. Marshall Park, June 10th, Wednesday. We're feeding the less fortunate. I like to say less fortunate because homeless just sounds
Yeah.
but we're feeding our less fortunate kings and queens in the heart of downtown. We go walk it. We go walk down Tryon to the tents. Have you seen what the community of tents?
Yep.
The community of tents.
Yep.
Just to hand out bags. Have the bags pre-made already. We don't want to have to set up no bags.
Right.
It's sandwiches, snacks, juices, and any personal hygienes that you may want to contribute.
And if you have any masks and
Masks,
gloves
yes.
as well,
Yes.
Necessities.
we can hand out to them because that community, they don't have a lot of funds to be able to get the essential things they need.
Actually, I'm sorry, but being somebody that's been in that position, one time I was at the urban ministry, and what they do is the more people that's homeless, the more funding the herb gets, and they don't fund the people that they're supposed to fund. You literally have to have mental disability for the herb to help you.
Really?
Like when I remember when I, being a dumb kid, left my mom and stuff, had 2 jobs, went to the herb like, yo, I need y'all to try to help me get a house. I got 2 jobs. I just need somebody to help me get this little house. They couldn't do it. But if another person come in there because they got a disability or something like that, they get the crib.
Right,
And it's
right.
crazy. The more homeless people that come to the herb and register and stuff, the more funding the herb get. But they don't fund into nothing. Like my word, I put this on my dead grandfather. Lady's talking to a dude from Bank of America who's trying to contribute. She actually tells them like, yo, yeah, the more people we get in here, the more it is for us and stuff. And they're not the money that they have to use for they're not doing it. And then we're out here building all these new buildings, big apartments and stuff. But you can't build another urban ministry. The urban ministry only takes 150 people to be able to sleep over there. The men's shelter only takes about the same amount. The women's shelters too.
And so the numbers of that community in the city is probably
it's more. It's more.
Right.
Bro, it's a lot of homeless people out here. We up to the numbers of New York when it comes to like less fortunate people out here, you know. And all we see is our city is giving all these other big companies contracts to make apartment homes that's like $1,500 to live in and stuff. But while our people is suffering, you know, that ain't right. It ain't right.
So Wednesday, Marshall Park, y'all.
So with that being said, on Wednesday, I want to encourage everybody, reach out to these brothers, give them words of encouragement, make sure they are okay. We want to make sure that y'all are good. Y'all are.
Someone on my line said, "Brother, big brother, you look tired." I say, "Big brother is tired."
Right. You know,
our voices are gone. All three of us.
Yes.
Our voices are, man.
I can understand that, and that's why I encourage anybody, man. Y'all see these brothers get them? I saw the lady had a whole thing of water, whole thing. I was carrying it for you. The people in the streets.
I got one thing.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
I really want all three of us, to tell a memorable moment since we started. And I'm gonna start.
Okay.
I know one of them will probably be all of ours.
Okay.
But I have two from last night.
Okay.
First one was the I think what did he say, he was 65 years old.
Yeah, 65 years old.
63.
Yeah, black dude came to Roman Bearden Park.
He came and had a powerful message. He said, he lived through the protests, and he said he's not as young and able to get out here every night, but it was something.
Knee replacement.
He
still can't.
Has a splint in his heart.
I've been planning all week to come out here with y'all.
Oh, he came.
And
he came and he was powerful. So we don't know his name, but shout out to that brother.
Absolutely.
And then my second one, when we went through the Cherry community, we were coming up Queens Road. It was an older white Caucasian male on his knee with his fist up in the air.
He actually ran out his house
before we could get up to him.
Really?
Yes.
Waiting
For us. Older white brother.
Beautiful.
So those are two
Powerful.
impactful moments for me.
And like to touch up on what Mario said with the white dude, y'all gotta understand. There are Caucasian folks who's fed up of this too, dog. They are fed up of this too because they're tired of being blamed by their African American friends for something their ancestors did in the past that they had nothing to do with, but they have to live with that past. You feel me? And we the new generation. Like I said, I'm speaking for the voice of youth for Charlotte. We the new generation. We are done with all of that tainted past. We trying to leave that in the back. Peace, love, and unity. That means loving your white neighbor, loving your homosexual neighbor, loving your black neighbor, your Hispanic neighbor. You know, that's what we're trying to share. One of my favorite ones was when we approached Roman Bearden Park, and there was a girl. She just graduated from West Charlotte. Shout out to y'all, Mario's from West Charlotte.
Yes,
I'm a Canada kid, Chico. But I just had everybody stop and tell her congratulations because we want to see more of that. We want to see more. That's what black excellence is.
Yes.
When you see more of our people graduating high school.
Black
We're a statistic, man. They told me I never get to see 16.
Right.
I wouldn't make it to see 18. I wouldn't graduate high school.
How old are you?
How old
I'm
are you now?
25.
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
I'm 25. I'm beating statistics
You're
that they're saying I never get to do. You feel me? And to see our black folks graduate high school, stuff like that is just so it's powerful to me. I like celebrating that. So we had all the high school graduates of 2020 come to the middle of the park.
Beautiful.
Shout out.
Get a picture.
Really? So they still got their 2020 graduation picture.
And then another moment for me. This one is personal.
Yeah.
Shout out my friend Angel.
Okay.
Me and Angel's been friends for a while, and she's a Caucasian female. Angel drove all the way from Fayetteville.
Oh, wow.
She drove all the way from Fayetteville.
That's not
came
close
out.
to Charlotte, y'all.
Yeah,
That's
she
4 hours.
Yeah, she drove from Fayetteville and came out. And while she seen me in the front of the crowd, that was a Wednesday. She seen me in the front of the crowd. She ran, crying and stuff. You feel me? Like stuff like that. It really means a lot to me. And my last one is yesterday when the two little kids, every little kid I seen that was like at least from 10 down, I had to make sure I stopped and thank them because this is what I'm doing it for.
Yeah.
You had these two little kids out there with the Black Lives Matter sign, and I had to bring them in. I was like, yo, y'all came out here and y'all don't even really know what's really going on.
Right,
But
right.
y'all out here, and there's people in their house just sitting down behind their computers. And yes, I'm going to say it, y'all are cowards because you're sitting down behind your computer and you're saying Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. But what are you doing to make sure your life matters?
Yeah.
You're saying, oh, these white folks just taking pictures and stuff. But in reality, you have more Caucasian people screaming Black Lives Matter than you do the black folks that the life is supposed to matter to.
Yep.
And that's right there, man. You got people bringing water and stuff. They just dropping stuff off. And half the time, I'm sorry, but half the time, it's the white folks that's doing it. These people are tired of being blamed for some shit their ancestors did.
Yep.
And they're trying to make a change. Even with the George Floyd Memorial at Freedom Park, bro, it was more Caucasians, Hispanics, even the Southeast Asian community. I'm telling you, the hormonal people.
Shout out to SEAC.
You don't hear about
They
it.
tired of living that guilt
Yes.
for something that
Southeast Asian
they didn't do, man. They tired of it.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes, and a lot of people is coming out and showing that, yo, yes, Black Lives Matter. All lives do matter, but it won't matter till Black Lives matter. You feel me?
Until Black Lives
You feel
Matter,
me?
that's it.
Yeah, everybody deserves to be treated as equals, though. Shout out to my immigrants too. Y'all deserve to have some reform. That's wrong what they doing in Texas. They gassing them people, gassing up families in Texas, man. Having them put in cages. All of that, yo. Like I'm saying, we're stepping in the future with change. In order to do that, we have to replace a tainted past, y'all. We have to replace a tainted past. Every race in America that live in America has something to do with the past being tainted.
Yep.
Even black folks.
Yep.
And another thing I want to touch on, we have to also touch on the gun violence.
Facts.
I'm also with Stop Killing Our Kids with Stephanie Harrison. We also have to talk about that as well. We just can't continue to talk about police brutality.
Yeah.
We also
Gun
have
violence all around. Absolutely.
You know, we also have to
Absolutely.
talk about the gun violence because I lost my son April 28th of this year.
Oh, wow.
You know, so
Wow.
God rest your soul, Javion Jemai. He's
Yes,
Sanders'
sir.
daddy's boy.
Yes, rest
You
in
know,
peace.
but we have to speak on gun violence as well, and the stigma of, you know, it's okay to do this, it's okay to do that. We have to really start teaching our kids somewhat differently.
We're gonna continue the conversation, but and you know, I hope to continue to be able to use my platform for things like this, and you know, like I said, my audience. I know what my audience looks like. I know who was watching, and if we gotta continue to do this every day to make sure the people that see it need to see it, then we'll do this to make sure it happens. Cause like you said, it's people that won't stand up and won't do nothing and sit back all
With this
day.
COVID, it's hard for us to get out in the city. We, you know, to reach out to the young kids right now,
Right.
to the youth, and to the mid-aged folk, because it just ain't the kids killing folk.
Nah.
It's
Yeah.
some of us too.
Facts.
You know,
Face, did you have a favorite moment? We coming up on
favorite
time real
moment.
quick, but
Yeah, I had
just
a
from
favorite
last night.
moment is when I'm gonna be honest, Tuesday night when we got gassed up,
Mm-hmm.
and a little Caucasian dude ran past me, and they're treating us like animals.
Mm.
And he said, I see how y'all feel. And this was a little young white dude, and I told him to say it again because I wanted to make sure I got that on film.
It took him to be
You
in the
know,
field.
and it took him to see that, you know.
Sad.
And,
That's sad.
you know, but and I hate to, I'm glad they were out there with us Tuesday night so they can experience a little bit,
What's been going on?
you know, and this is changing. This
Right.
just wasn't a change for Charlotte. With the transition from Tuesday to Wednesday night and forward was a transition with all the love and the unity.
Yeah.
Everybody showing this is, and George Floyd, that may have been his purpose on earth.
The whole time.
That may have been his
Let's
purpose.
not let it be in
That's why
vain.
he was
For
here.
sure.
You know, that's why he was brought here. I feel,
Yeah.
you know. And then he seen his mom before he passed. His mother's
what he said.
passed
That's why he started
already.
calling.
Yeah, he
But
called.
he
Yeah, he
finally
called
called
him.
his mama, you know, I feel he's seen his mama coming towards him,
Definitely.
taking his last breath, you know.
I want to
Powerful.
you know, again, appreciate you guys. Just my moment, being able to thank y'all's front line. I don't know how y'all pick your front line. I see your front line, and I love how it looks, but I walked in, was able to say thank you to each and every one of them people. And as I continue to go down the line, I said, wow, you out here for a reason. I don't think I would have saw you. Maybe you same people, but 4 years ago, it wasn't the same type of front line. It didn't look like that when I was out here. So that was very powerful to me. The whole night last night, man. Again, thank y'all, Mario. Thank you for always, providing information for people to understand when and where to gather, bringing the information to light to the people. Will, thank you for using your voice, man. It was, it was when I first, I think I don't think you knew who I was, but when you saw me, I think we connected instantly. I pounded you up, and I think you felt like, hey, man, it's, this is a good brother, and I wanted to share, let the world see this is the leader. This is the Martins and the Malcolms that we didn't live with and get to see. This is your time and your day right now. Embrace these folks. OG Face, thank you for your experience and being able to bring the times that you've gone through, and dealing with we didn't get to speak on it much, but dealing with the loss of your son. I'm sure that's hard in itself, but you understanding your people. Nobody else deserves to be killed. Nobody else deserves to lose their life.
And I tell people like, bro, you out there after your son passed, a little over a month ago, but I have to tell people, I got into this work because of my kids.
There you go. Yeah.
He was my firstborn, Javion. He was born, and I started saying I got to make changes so they don't have to come up the way I came up.
Right.
So I can't not go out and protest because I'm mourning and grieving, because then I don't put anything on his name.
Your work is not done, and your work,
my work's not done,
right.
And his legacy, keep his legacy going as well.
Facts.
I started this work when Javion was born. I went to prison on his first birthday.
Oh, wow.
So when I came home, I said I have to change for my kids. Right. So I have to continue fighting, and advocating for kids and people of color. That's I have to do that, and I do that for him.
We thank y'all so much, man. Where can they find y'all if they want to follow more? Give them a couple of the pages. If they need to personally reach out to anybody, just give them a little bit of social media info or emails, phone numbers, however y'all want to connect with them real quick.
Well, you can reach me at Elliot Face Benson. Face with 2 A's. I'm the only dude in the city with 2 A's in face. Elliot Face Benson. You can hit me on IG at Face ENT. That's Twitter, Face ENT. That's about it.
Okay. Well, where can they find you at, man?
You can look me up, Facebook, Shaka Will Johnson. I don't really know how to use Twitter, so I don't.
No problem.
It's confusing me. But my Instagram is Shaka100, but it's Shaka SHXKX 100.
Okay.
So where the A is supposed to be is an X there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all follow him, and then Mario.
I follow everybody back, and it's a lot of people been inboxing me and giving me ideas. I'm listening to y'all.
There you go.
I know I'm listening to y'all.
There you go. Mario.
MillionYouth March of Charlotte and Salisbury on Facebook. MillionYouth March of Charlotte on Facebook. And on Instagram is MYouthMoccSteens. That's Youth, MOCS, Teens on Instagram.
Y'all can check it out on the flyer right there as well. We just put it back up there. Make sure Wednesday y'all come out. That gives y'all a little time to prepare tonight if you can make it out. That's Marshall Park tonight as well. And then again, City Council makes a huge vote on Monday. Make sure y'all let them know. Let your voices be heard.
Please
that
vote.
you want to be heard.
Vote. Do that all day today. Do it tomorrow.
Absolutely.
PowerXVote.com.
PowerXVote.com.
Most importantly, on November 3rd, go out to vote.
Yes.
Don't just vote just to vote. Vote and know who you're voting for.
Yes.
Know what that person has done for his state, his community, and what he's done for this country. What he's done to help your children's future. And I'm gonna say this: if you're voting for Donald Trump, it's big middle finger up to you.
Get the check going right.
Big middle. Trump's gotta go.
Gotta go. Trump's gotta go. Trump's gotta go.
Facts.
Trump's gotta go.
Get him out,
Dude,
man.
That's for real. We don't want no Trump. We don't want no KKK. We definitely ain't okay with no racist USA.
No.
That's facts. That's facts.
Gentlemen, thank y'all so much once again. We want to thank Power 104.4 FM for housing the interview today. Want to thank Creative Eye Visuals, TZ LaFleur, TZ Da Vinci behind the scenes. And once again, Mario, Wilford, OG Face, we want to thank y'all for joining us. I'm your host, Stephen the Dream. This is This, That, and the Third interview series. We'll catch y'all next time. Keep fighting, man.
See y'all at 7 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Tonight, Marshall
Come out.
Park.
Come out.
Peace.